I've had this little pumpkin since like October. I didn't carve him or anything. He's just totally solid still. I wonder how long tiny little pumpkins stay alive. I feel like he's going to be on the channel for a very long time now. We should name him. Yes, the Christmas lights are staying up. Hi everyone, welcome back. I am Emily. Generally I don't do resolution videos. I've made them in the past, and have I done them? No. I mean, come on, you know who you're talking to here. On that note, I'm making a 2020 resolutions video. I is smart. Last year I set some goals in my head and wanted to do a bit too much because I underestimated how much time and mental and emotional energy school would take. Thou shalt not underestimate the power of crappy classes. On a related note, I should be done with my bachelor's degree by the end of 2020. Yikes. Wow. So without further ado, here are my 2020 reading and writing resolutions. If you would like to share your own, I would love to hear them in the comment section. The first resolution on my writing list is to publish my short story collection, which includes beta readers, editing, formatting, proofreading, pre-sales, giveaways, the release day itself, panic, etc. I will have more information on this to come pretty soon, but in late spring I am planning to publish my first collection of short stories, which I also feel like I totally tricked my senior project professor into letting me do for a senior project because I'm in graphic communications and I get to basically design a short story collection and publish it as my senior project. Second, on the writing side of things, is I would like to write at least 50,000 words over the course of the year. This is not a whole lot. This is basically what people during NaNoWriMo do. This is like 2 novellas worth, maybe. This is also a bare minimum. This 50,000 words can be short stories, novellas, flash fiction, although that would be insane, outlines, parts of novels, or a combination of all of these things. Staying in practice for writing is basically the most healthy thing you can do and the best way to not go absolutely insane. It's also the best way to burn those brain weasels, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Writing goal number 3 is to create a small webcomic or a small little couple-page graphic. Stuff like comics and graphic novels really wields itself to my skill set because I love illustration, I love graphic design, and I love writing. I've been wanting to do one of these for a long time, and I will do it this year, sometime, probably during the summer, but I will do it. I am saying it on camera so that I will do it. Writing goal number 4 is sort of a bonus, as in it's not going to be the end of the world if I don't do this, but I'm going to give it my best shot to complete it. Or at least complete it 90% of the time. And that is to write and upload 2 to 3 poems a week on Instagram. I have recently discovered that poetry is a thing that is actually appreciated on Instagram, although I can't say all the poetry is on there is like poetry. I don't know if I've really brought this up before, but I sort of really got into poetry when I was about 16. I wrote almost 200 poems in the space of a year and sort of drifted away from it after that because I went more into long works like novels and short stories. Long compared to a poem. I would really like to get back into poetry, and so I think the best way to sort of kick myself in the butt in that would be to have a place where I'm posting them regularly, and Instagram seems like a great place to do that because their aesthetic is really pretty for Insta poetry type things. I've already started doing it a little bit with some of the older stuff that I already have written, but for the new year I would like to start writing new poetry. You can see some of the things I've done already, and you can check out my Instagram if that so interests you. On the reading side of things, number 1 is find some books that I like. Wow, that was passive aggressive. I know what that sounds like, but let's be honest, I nitpick. I mean, I recently read 3 books that were very solid in the space of like a week and a half, which was Crooked Kingdom, Looking for Alaska, and The Girl Who Circumnavigated Fairyland in a Ship of Her Own Making. Once again, a title I just love saying. So I'm on the right track. I have a pile of books on my steps right now that I would like to read, and I hope they're very good, and I want to read more good books. Because let's be honest, my opinion of bestsellers right now is kind of... Reading goal number 2 is to read a minimum of 30 books this year. Yes, I know this isn't a lot. You see other booktubers who are like, I'm gonna read 86 books a year, I'm gonna read 120 books per year, and I'm just like, what? All those people are evidently and obviously overachievers, and I need to ease into being an overachiever. So we're gonna start with a minimum of 30 books, and hopefully just sort of staying on track will get me to read more than that. I want to read more than 30, but 30 is a minimum. I currently have 23 books on my want to read list on Goodreads. Some of them are The First Girl Child, What the Wind Knows, The Vine Witch, the whole Shadow and Bone trilogy, because I only read the first book a long time ago and then didn't read the second two, so I need to reread those. King of Scars, basically I need to get up to date so when the Shadow and Bone TV series comes out, I can scream like a fangirl at the very first episode the second it comes out. Life goals. The Dead House, which is a book that someone on my channel recommended to me. I would like to read more collections like Sooner or Later Everything Falls into the Sea and Where We Go When All We Were Is Gone. Those are some of the best titles. I have a thing for long titles, can you guys tell? I want to read The Raven Cycle, I want to read Wool, The Darker Shade of Magic, the entire trilogy, and I would like to read An Enchantment of Ravens and A Sorcery of Thorns. I am sure there are more than this that I could think of if I sat down. As they come to me, I put them on my Goodreads list, and one of these days I will get through all the books I want to read. Yeah, right. Reading goal number 3 is to read more romance. I'm really interested in sort of getting into the romance genre, or at least fantasy-ish with a lot of romance, so I'd like to read more of that. I was going to last year and I didn't. Goal number 4 is sort of an extra bonus again, and that is to read in more genres that I don't normally like horror or contemporary or mystery. I don't necessarily dislike any of these genres, although I can say that I haven't read a horror book or seen a horror movie that I really like. So I would like to branch out a little bit, get a feel for some other genres, and maybe I will find and stumble across some books that I really, really enjoy. And I have channel goals. I would like to do some more things on my channel that don't necessarily and directly have to do with reading or writing, only in sort of a roundabout way. So you guys might get some random videos type things in the next couple of months. I might want to create some like humorous review type things for movies or TV shows, or maybe even do some reaction videos. I don't know. I'm going to sort of feel it out as I go. I think it should be a lot of fun because it doesn't really take a lot for me to have an opinion on things and to tell people about my opinion on things. The bonus I'm setting for myself as sort of a personal goal but also a channel goal is to do at least one creative project a month that does not have to do with school or that doesn't have to do with publishing my short story collection. These could be more digital paintings, I really enjoy those, and I hope you guys like my speed painting videos. These could be website mock-ups, they could be small animations, I don't really know yet, I'm still sort of planning it out. And I'm mentioning this in channel goals because if these things sort of lend themselves to any video format whatsoever, I will upload them here and share them with you guys. So those are my writing, reading, and channel goals for 2020. Once again, how is it 2020? I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I would love to see your resolutions if you guys are doing videos on them. Go ahead and let me know in the comments, or just tell me in the comments. I don't usually do goals videos, but I know that other people like watching goals videos. I like watching other people do goals videos. I find them kind of inspiring, so hopefully some of you found this kind of inspiring and entertaining. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I upload videos on Fridays about books and or writing and or movies and or random other things. If you enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would subscribe and ding that little notification bell. I hope you guys had a great and awesome Happy New Year, and I will see you all next week. Bye! I would also just like to say that it has now been over a year since I started my YouTube channel. I cannot believe it's been over a year. I have a little over 150 lovely subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing and commenting and liking and sharing my videos. It's really encouraging that you guys love them and that you like listening to these videos. I hope we grow even more this year, and you guys are all awesome, so thank you.